What's going on, guys? It's Chris Conley, new member of the Houston Texans. And as I've been getting to know Houston, I thought I'd go see some of the iconic eateries around the city. So today, we're at Coltivare, where head chef Ryan Pera has invited us to come see what makes them unique and a part of Houston's culture. So let's go check it out. And this is the Con Man Cravings. Chef.
Chris, welcome to Coltivare.
Thank you so much. And just, wow, I'm just blown away walking in here. It looks and just feels like home.
Awesome, and that's what we were going for. We're a rustic Italian restaurant. We have a lot of wood claim products from the neighborhood, and makes it feel like home.
So the roots of Coltivare are really the Heights.
It is. We've been in the Heights. Our first business opened 10 years ago. This one opened 7 years ago, and we've seen it grow. We've seen it explode, and we have a lot of great customers who just walk across the street and come to dine.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So yeah, let's check it out.
Absolutely. So like any good Italian restaurant, we have a pizza oven. We sell a lot of pizzas every night, a few hundred. Right in there we have our focaccia going. And we have a wood burning oven, and we make tons and tons of pasta. We're definitely known for our pasta. And
that's what I hear. I hear there's something about a black and pepper pasta.
We are very famous for our black pepper spaghetti, and people love it. So it makes me excited about people's interest in what we're doing here.
That's awesome.
But one of our real great showpieces is, of course, our garden. So I'd love to take you out there.
Yeah, let's check it out.
So this was actually slated to be a parking lot when we opened, and our partners decided it would be much better suited to do a garden. So we grow all our own herbs, we grow tons of vegetables. We get some unique stuff, but things simple like basil that goes into the drinks and the pizzas, we grow all here. This is a bay leaf, which we put in a lot of the stocks and sauces. Right now we have okra is in season, so we'll put okra on some certain dishes that, our cooks could come right out and use it right in the dish. And sometimes you'll see the cooks coming outside and then going right back in after they pick the vegetables. It goes all year long, so right now it's hot in Houston, so sometimes it's hard to keep these guys alive, but tomato season's waning, and different summer vegetables are starting to come up. We have figs you can see over there that are ready to pick, and those are on the menu right now. So really cool, and it makes it a unique environment, something that nobody else can do.
That is unique, and I know inside I was talking about how Coltivare is a part of the Heights because of its bones, but not only that, you have food and herbs that's grown here that people can actually see go into their food. That's so unique, and that just is an amazing experience.
And as a chef, I couldn't want for anything more. So it gives us our inspiration, and it makes us one with what we do. We love it. We love doing it.
That's awesome. And I, for one, can't wait to taste some of this stuff and get to experience it myself. So here we are in Coltivare's dining room, and I know some of your illustrious chefs are preparing some of your finest dishes. But while those are being prepared and while we're waiting for those, I would love to hear some of your story, because you, like me, are a transplant here in Houston, and your roots are now deep, like I hope mine will be one day. And what really started this journey for you, and how did you end up here?
Well, it all started, of course, with a love of food and love of eating, and it brought me to a kitchen. As I got older, I went to Italy to study abroad when I was a sophomore, and when I came back, I immediately took a kitchen job when I was going to college. And then the chef there, I was in University of North Carolina, really told me to learn I should move to New York. So that's what I did. I worked in New York for about 5 years. I met my wife, and my wife landed an incredible job in Houston that we couldn't refuse. And that was about 17 years ago. So Houston's been great to me. Started out as a sous chef, moved my way up, and eventually opened first Revival Market down the street, and now Coltivare, and we have a few other places around town.
That's awesome. I just love the way that you have used your gift and your food to embrace Houston, and seeing the way that this place gets packed out with people, Houston has embraced you too.
They have. Well, you know, it's better to be lucky than good. I like to say that sometimes, and we were absolutely lucky. But that embrace, you know, we like to pair local ingredients with Italian style, and that's what Coltivare is all about. And it makes a lot of sense in a place like this, where, you know, Italian food is just all about being fresh and being what's available, and we try to do that to the utmost of our ability.
Well, that's awesome. I really think that you've made Houston your home, and when people come to Coltivare, they feel at home. So I'm excited to try some of these dishes, so let's go ahead and do that.
Let's fire them up.
Wow.
We have our Coltivare cauliflower dish and our cacio e pepe or spaghetti and black pepper.
Amazing.
Great, thank you. You know, our cauliflower is our best-selling appetizer. It's a Sicilian-style dish. The pine nuts and raisins are a Sicilian combination. We use what's called an agrodolce, which is a sweet and sour. We mix it after the cauliflower has been flash fried. We finish it with some fresh tarragon from the garden. The tarragon gives a nice counterbalance in the taste of that sweet and sour, so it gives a nice well-rounded flavor.
So many things going on in my taste buds right now, and they all blend together beautifully.
Awesome, that's the goal.
So good.
Then we have our spaghetti and black pepper, which is a Roman dish. Super simple in the ingredients are there, but as all simple things, it's hard to achieve perfection. So here we use what's called a telecherry peppercorn, which are about 50% larger than a peppercorn you might buy in the supermarket. We grind it daily to make sure it's freshly ground. Then before it goes in the dish, we toast it to order as each spaghetti is ordered. Once it starts getting fragrant and hot, we add extra virgin olive oil. The peppercorn starts to fry in that. And then once it has enough fragrance, we add pasta water, which is really starchy, which the spaghetti has been cooking in. And that pasta water starts to make a sauce. And then at that point, we add the Parmesan Reggiano, which is 18th month old and gives it that umami flavor or that fifth taste that we're trying to, again, get that balance in. And then we toss it all together, we cook it all together until the sauce is formed, and voila, put a little more cheese on it and send it out. So it should be a little spicy, have those umami notes, and al dente, of course.
I know why this is a bestseller. This is amazing. And I know I'm probably not eating it right, but this is amazing. Absolutely wonderful.
And of course, no meal would be complete without the Coltivare Gin and Tonic. We use mint from the garden, we use Texas ruby red grapefruit, and we make it fresh, we make it lively, we add some herbs and spices, we use some Citadel gin, we use Fever Tree Tonic, and in a hot day like the summertime here in Houston, it is perfection.
Wow, your hometown cocktail right there. That's just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful.
Thank you. And of course, we sell tons of red wine here. We like to go with the Tuscan Red is one of my favorites. That's where I studied, was in Tuscany and Siena, and that's what I like to have with all my dishes as well.
Wow, that's so good. Well, this is absolutely amazing, Chef. I'm gonna get a little bit more of this, and then we can continue talking about, some things. I'll see you guys later. Chef, thank you so much for giving us an opportunity to come and see the inner workings of Coltivare.
Happy to have you here, and I'm really glad you can come.
I have one last question. If there was one thing you could say to the Houstonians that welcomed you with open arms all those years ago, what would it be?
Well, really appreciate their love and support. It's been an incredible journey, and we really appreciate that they keep coming back, and we are happy to have them here.
That's awesome. Well, I hope to be a part of that and be a part of Houston in the way that you have. And let's
dig in.
Yeah.
Cheers. Chin chin.
Chin chin. Hey, let's meet some of the people who make this place run.
Come on back.
Yeah.
So this is our dream team right here. We have our sous chef, Tu Nguyen. We have our pastry chef, Ruth Gonzalez. And we have our chef cuisine, Hector Suarez.
That's awesome. You guys make wonderful food. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you one of these.